White people are now thinking or understanding the parts where black people are actually coming from. They're not seeing what black people actually saw before the orange man eventually became the big, beautiful Bill man. But the problem is that, as at this point, it is too late. The only thing that they can do is to just keep thanking black people and keep saying that, oh, God bless you guys, because you guys opened our eyes initially, but we did not see it. Now we can see. You know, when we are like, I was once blind, but now I can see. That is where they are right now. Yes. They're not saying that, oh, black people, we wish we listened to you. Oh, you actually said this. Oh, this was the route this was the route we were supposed to take, but we took the wrong route. We took the wrong taxi. We took the wrong drive. And now it is draining them. It is choking them. It is drowning them. Dragging them to a location, even them themselves, they don't even know what tomorrow owns for them. And I'm happy. I'm excited because they say twice beaten, once shy. Twice. I'm giving them their own twice. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in today's episode. With that being said, let's get right into this video, and I'll be back with commentaries. I love it when people are on FAFO level.
Trump, because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down, but it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid.
Hey everybody, so last night a maga commented on one of my Instagram videos saying that I sounded stupid and unhinged because I was going after Donald Trump. But these are the kinds of people who will support Donald Trump. A man who is insecure, weak, small, ignorant, and cannot form a coherent sentence. But yet they follow this man because he is their cult leader and they believe every word he says. Even though he just speaks rambling, things he says doesn't even make sense. I think that he's actually suffering from some significant mental health issues that he's not getting help for, and he really does need help with. But these are what these individuals believe, yet they'll come after me or others who speak out against Donald Trump, calling us stupid and unhinged. But again, these individuals can't critically think. They don't read books, they don't know history, and they don't want to learn. So they just believe whatever Fox News, Newsmax, and Donald Trump tell them. They take it as gospel. They'll go into these dark rabbit holes on X and other right-wing social media platforms and believe all the garbage and nonsense they are seeing, and then go on Instagram and other social media platforms and call out people who call out Donald Trump as stupid and unhinged. It's ridiculous. It's sad because they follow the dumbest American president we have ever had.
You know what the frustration about those who regret their vote for Donald Trump? It won't take shit for you to vote for another Republican. It won't. You will do it again immediately. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm at the point now where I look at the Democratic Party and I say, how many of y'all can I punch in the fucking mouth and make you fucking either retire or get out of my fucking face? That's a day-to-day basis. Oh, look, Hakeem Jeffries. Can I punch you? Because you're an ineffective motherfucker. Could you move, please? But not the Republicans. Nope. The average Republican voter will fall for more Republican bullshit after Trump has died. I won't even say left office. I mean dead. They're mad now. Tariffs are fucking up their farms and things of that nature. Their loss of migrant workers is fucking up everything, and they are just crying their ass off. They are so upset. They're losing their farms, foreclosures, things of that nature. And all it will take for them to jump right the fuck back onto the party that fucked them in the first place will be somebody talking about guns and gay folks and pro-life. It matters for not. It matters for not. The Democratic Party realizes they're in trouble with its own base. That's why they don't talk to us. They don't. No disrespect to Under the Desk News, but Under the Desk News ain't me. With Under the Desk News, they're going to be able to give them the narrative and they'll report it. With me, I'm not falling for the fucking narrative. There's going to be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. I get to say to, hey, Chuck, don't you think it's time to go? Won't you, Nancy, why don't y'all get the fuck out? The Republicans know they don't have to do anything. Do you think Caroline Levitt said your mom did to a Huffington Post reporter because she's worried about her job? No, she's not. She's not worried about her job, and she never will be worried about her job. Never. Because the Republicans know one secret that the Democrats do not. One secret that the Democrats do not know, and that is this. The average Republican voter is not scary to the politician. There isn't. He's scary to them. Please. Please. Easily distracted. Fox News has conditioned these motherfucking people to be able to blow off bullshit whenever the fuck they want them to. Think about it. Your farm is going under now. You're filing for bankruptcy now. Foreclosure now. And you hurting. And you understand it was your vote that got you there. Because you voted for this jackass in the White House and everybody that came along with him. Read all the way down the ticket, right? Right? Well, now the result of that shit is literally breaking his foot off in your ass. But what will it take for you to get back right back on the fucking wheel? Oh, I don't know. Trans people. That's all you gotta do. Trans people, your grandkids, boom, you'll be voting Republican all over again. The Democrats understand that, no, it doesn't work that way. We really want to punch you in the fucking mouth. That's why they don't talk to all of us. They're not going to invite people that sound like me to a fucking town hall. Of course they're not. We're leftists. We are real leftists, not the ones that, I'm going to go to Kamala Harris's book tour, because they're paid shills just as well. Ain't got no plan, don't have to worry about no plan. The Democrats realize talking to their actual constituents might end up being nasty. There's going to be a lot of profanity coming around. The Republicans, please. They know their constituency is never going to challenge them. Nebraska is going bankrupt because of Republican policies. What the fuck you think they're going to do in 2026? You think they're going to vote straight red all the way down the ticket? They'll continue to get fucked, and it's like, ow, you broke my leg. Here's my other one. That's why I said politics is ass in America right now. For no other reason other than the fact that y'all don't understand your power. You don't. You do not understand your power. On the left, everybody's misguided. That's how corporate Democrats survive, by our misguidedness. That's how Jill Stein can keep popping her funky ass up every 4 fucking years, because we're misguided. On the right, you're stupid. On the right, it does not take much. Your foundation lies on owning a gun, being pro-life, and not liking gay people. And Negroes, if you want to throw us all up in there. And all the politician has to do is hit you with that shit, and boom, you're right back in the saddle again. There's no deviancy, deviating. None. None. The left is misguided. Corporate Democrats survive because the left as a whole, the progressives as a whole, do not show up at these people's town hall and tell them, if you don't fix your fucking shit, we gonna get you the fuck up out of there. Why can't we say that? Why? Because the longer we don't say it, the more corporate interests get involved in our fucking legislating body. But think about all of these people who are losing their jobs, losing their farms, losing their homes. Now think about how many of them voted for this shit that's going on right now, that's been going on for 9 months, 10 months now. Ask yourself this question. You don't think them motherfuckers won't do it again? They always take 2 years to forget what the fuck happened the year before. Always. These farmers forgot that it was Joe Biden that helped them out when they needed it. I wonder how many Let's Go Brandon signs they had out in them goddamn cornfields. Looks stupider than a motherfucker now, don't it? That's why I said the left is misguided and the right is stupid. And I'm not talking about the politicians. The politicians will only get away with what we allow them to get away with. No, I'm talking about the fucking citizenry. Donald Trump has already said that he's getting ready to send the National Guard into San Francisco. He's got a judge that will say, yeah, you can send them into Portland. None of these places need the fucking National Guard at all. None. But dumbass people in Nebraska are cheering this shit on. Hey, what the fuck are you cheering for? Isn't your fucking state bankrupt? I don't think you have any fucking time or energy to be sitting around cheering for National Guard troops to go into American fucking cities, because right now, you can't even afford to sell your shit and actually make a profit and eat at the same. You can't do all three of them at the same time. But it won't take much. I promise you it won't. I promise you. Nebraska's going to go red once again. Texas is going to go red once again. Florida's going to go red once again. Mississippi's going to go red once again. No matter how much abuse they get from the party that they vote for, they will continue to vote for them. Like you listen to these motherfucking right-wingers on the live, and the first thing they say is, well, the other side wasn't an option. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck wasn't it an option? You let that fictional fuckery vote your dumb ass into goddamn bankruptcy and poverty. You can't stand the gays, but now can you stand hunger? You can't stand the trans agenda, but the fucking sell your soybean agenda obviously didn't fucking mix in your goddamn head either, did it? And that's why I said there's no saving these people. How you gonna save them from their own worst devices? How? I'm telling you right now. Watch. In 2026, Nebraska's going red, Oklahoma's going red, Mississippi's going red, Texas is going red, Florida's going red. And the people that vote for them will continue to feel the wrath of their own economic fucking policies. But in 2028, they'll be ready to vote for another Republican again. The left is misguided. The right is fucking stupid. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me.
Nobody's mad that there's construction happening at the White House. We should get that straight right now. Nobody's throwing a fit about scaffolding or restoration or updates to wiring systems that probably predate color television. And we all know that the building itself isn't sacred in its drywall. It's sacred in its symbolism. We know that we've lived through construction before, that the Truman gut job in the late 40s rebuilt the damn thing from the inside out. We know that the Kennedys didn't just paint the walls, they curated history inside those rooms. That Teddy Roosevelt basically invented the West Wing and that FDR had elevators and a pool put in, and that nobody lost their minds. We get it. And supporters of this administration will say that others have done renovations too, and that it's not that different from past projects. Okay. Let's sit with that for a minute. Yes, things have been built before, but this isn't about bricks or permits. This is actually about who is doing it. This is about who is holding that wrecking ball. This is about watching this particular administration, the most hollow, mean-spirited, buck-toothed parody of governance we've ever endured, tearing down the east wing of the goddamn White House with no blueprint, nothing finalized, no design, not even a public sketch that we could pretend meant something. So it's not just construction, it's symbolic. And the optics of watching Donald Trump, a man whose entire political existence is just a real estate scam dressed up as nationalism, destroy a historic part of the White House while promising a ballroom he hasn't even drawn up yet. It feels like the whole story of his goddamn term. Break it, sell it, lie about it, blame the press, move on before the dust settles. So no one's surprised that he doesn't have a plan. He has never had a plan. But gentle Jesus Christ, the bar is so low that it's underground and we are still tripping over it. And all the while his people will twist every law into a pretzel to say that this isn't technically illegal, that you can start non-load-bearing demolition without a full NCPC review. But let's just ask it out loud. What the fuck are we doing? We're watching a grown man with the emotional IQ of a pipe wrench demolish the east wing of the White House, the visitor's entrance, the First Lady's office, the connective tissue of ceremonial governance, with zero plan, zero approval, and zero understanding of how this looks when you're leading a nation that is already gasping for air. It's the same administration, mind you, that just ordered a private jet to the tune of $170 million for DHS. It's the same administration that has cut school lunches with one hand while signing checks for marble with the other. The same administration that treats public trust like a casino buy-in. Donald Trump is dog shit. His administration is dog shit. His skill set, dog shit. His reading level, you guessed it, dog shit. And if you voted for this and you love it and you think it's all just fine, I won't say that you're dog shit, but you are dog shit adjacent. You're the person holding the little bag. You're the one in the comments section with actually the founders wanted like it's some kind of holy water for fascism. But the truth is this. It's not about a ballroom. It's not about a bulldozer. It's about whether history is a thing we preserve or just more plaster to be sold off in chunks to the highest bidder at a fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago. It's about the fact that we keep mistaking destruction for strength and tacky gold trim for leadership. So no, nobody's mad about construction. We're mad about the same guy that can't spell founding without autocorrect, demoing the east wing of the people's house and calling it vision. But when history judges this shit, it will. It won't remember the ballroom. It'll remember the wreckage. And one day, this little clown show song and dance will come to an end. They always do. Pride goeth before the fall. And whatever comes next will bury every remnant of whatever this is thought its glory was. And it will leave it there rightfully forgotten, I promise you. Defiance till death.
You see, next time when black folks tell you to sit here, you guys are going to sit. When they tell you to stand, you guys are going to stand. When they tell you to run, you're going to run. Because there is this adage that said, a child cannot see what an elderly person is seeing, even if that child climbs the tallest tree in the whole wide world. That is an African adage for you. And obviously, black people have been the one that have been enslaved. They've gone through segregation. They've gone through Jim Crow. They've gone through a lot of things. So because of that, their eyes are wide open. They know, okay, this thing can actually be like this. But instead of us going through this, why not we take this cheaper route that will actually be enough for us? But because they never paid attention, because they were thinking, oh, why do we even have to do that when we have our own person? Why can't we put our own person there? Now their own person is drowning them. Oh, now they're losing health care. They're losing Medicare. They're losing snaps. Now they can't survive. Oh, I lost my property at Caroline. Good. Thank God it's only property you lost. At least you can still go to the White House and get the other things to build a house or fix yourself. Because I remember when black folks were really literally crying, saying, this thing you guys want to do, let's not go this way, let's take the other. No, a lot of people were like, no, 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 no. It must be him. It must be him. Let's go. You can imagine, you can imagine even the day that people were doing the King protest. I'm even so mad that they were not even beaten up that day. The day they were doing protests for the No King protest, you see these magas coming out to revert the protests. They took their self. Come out to revert protest. See, some of them are lucky that most of this that is happening is not in some of this African country. Because honestly, if it's in this African country where I stay, we are doing a particular protest, you're coming to revert, you're gonna chop beating. You're gonna be beaten. Like, your body will tell you, so that next time when you are invited to come and do something, you will know how to curtail and respect yourself. Now they're crying. What do they want us to do? Yeah. What do they want us to do? How do we fix this mess? So I don't feel like instead of them crying, they should go fix this mess because they created it. But if they are fixing this mess, they should know that they are not fixing this mess with black folks. Black folks are not in that position to fix mess with them. Nada. Black folks are not in that way to fix any mess that they are creating with them. They should fix their self. Fix what they have broken by themselves. If not, they will keep crying, they will keep clashing. In fact, their judgment day is on earth already. So even if they go to heaven, heaven will tell them, you have received punishment on earth, now just take the last punishment and just go to hell. And next time when we are talking, they will sit down and listen. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Credit belongs to original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. And guys, with no further ado, I do add look in my videos. I'm going to be seeing, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you guys. Mwah.